Senator Akpabio must apologize to Nigerians. People way they close to Senator Akpabio, the Senate president, should tell him that the ordinary president is asking him that as a matter of urgency and importance, he should apologize to all Nigerians. That is the message.
Still learning. Even those of us that have been in the Senate for 16 years, we are still learning. So we'll do well to continue to learn. But in the course of my talking to one of my distinguished sisters, that she should speak whenever she's recognized, I made reference to the fact that we are not in a nightclub where people have to shout above the noise of the music. And the social media went agog. I'm not on social media, but my wife called me that people got angry. They published her number and said people should occupy her. So she used to receive, she received over 2,000 to 3,000 phone calls a day. And then I tried to on one of my phones. I realized it was in the public. In fact, the phone crashed after about 3 hours. So I am very happy with the interest generated by Nigerians in what goes on in these chambers, because we are here to cater for their interests. And so for them to be so interested in what goes on here means that we are connecting with the people directly. And it would have been terrible if we were doing all this work and the people were not even aware of what we are doing. But the communication was totally misunderstood. Instead of taking it for the nature of what we said, that you should not shout when you are talking and not and speak when you are recognized, they went into private abuses. I don't want to say what they did to me, because what they did to me, I think I don't merit it. I was telling DSP that it's even the one they should be talking to, because in my tradition, we marry only one wife. So they listed so many wives on social media. And at the end, it will look as if the Senate president had or has so many wives. When indeed, I'm reporting to my colleagues, I have only one. And I'm satisfied with that one. And she's a beautiful and loving woman. I will not intentionally denigrate any woman. I have a wife, I have 4 daughters. And I always pray that God will lift a girl child to the highest zenith in Nigeria, politically and in business. I also want my children to do well. So, distinguished Senator Natasha, I want to apologize to you if you felt offended. If I had mentioned that we are not in the market, they will say I said you are a market woman. If I said that we are not in a nightclub where people shout above the noise of the music, they will say you went to nightclub. If I said you were not in a community meeting in the village, they will say Akpabio says Natasha is a village woman. For me, there is nothing I will say that will not be misunderstood. But the interest generated in the social media, people jumped in, shows that you have a lot of political enemies. It also shows that I do have enemies. All of us here contested elections with people. So whenever those people think that you are being brought down, they will jump up and they will say all sort of things. I noticed even some of them that could not pass through Senate screenings went into the fray and abused the Senate president, abused you and all that. I don't know how you took it, but I felt that I should tender a public apology to you over the miscommunication and the misunderstanding. So do accept my apologies, and my colleagues, or anybody who could have felt offended, accept my apologies. I did not mean any harm, and I did not mean what they are misinterpreting in the social media. And I hope this will come to an end, and people should concentrate on things that will move this country forward and not things that will divide us. So I hope the apology is accepted. Leader of the Senate.
Now, let's talk about this, and this has to do with the Vice President of Nigeria, as the presidency has denied the ongoing trend that the Vice President of Nigeria, Shettima, was denied access into the villa. You know, this news was trending yesterday, and the report yesterday added that some military personnel made a barricade and prevented the Vice President from going into the presidential villa, in Aso Rock. So right now, the presidency has debunked, the ongoing news, saying that this is not real, that everything is going on smoothly between the president and the vice president. But on a more serious note, what exactly is going on between Tinunu and Shettima? Before now, a lot of people have been shading Shettima. Children of the world have been shading him that he's just a ceremonial vice president. That Tinunu is the VP, while Shettima is the ceremonial vice president. But the big question is, what exactly is going on between Tinunu and Shettima? And why didn't the president hand over to the vice president? Constitutionally, the president has the constitutional right to hand over power to the vice president. And President Tinunu has not been around for a couple of days. I think he left Nigeria April 3rd. Why didn't he hand over to Shettima? But like I always say, let's see how it goes.
I and 99 others are receiving a distress call from Verydarkman upon his arrival in Jos, Plateau State. Verydarkman made this video angrily, saying, "To all the people of Jos, Plateau State, I came to your state to receive the worst embarrassment of my life. Because I spoke about the fight that is going on in Bokos and Bassa. It is depressing that even after what is going on, some people still think it's about party or content. To sum this up, God punish all the idle politicians in Jos Plateau State. God punish PDP. God punish APC and other political parties. Now that I know my insult has touched you people, I will be doing more until something is done. I don't use security, so feel free to attack me tomorrow in Jos. I gala." Ajay.
Right, so I'll try to be very calm in this video because I'm fucking upset right now, right? You see the problem with this country, you see tribalism and Stockholm syndrome, they affect a lot of us, right? So, right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm in Jos, right? I just landed Jos today. We think I didn't come Jos because of the killing where they happened for Jos. They killed a lot of people in Bokos, they killed a lot of people in Bassa. So I said, okay, you know what? As I come, I'll go give them relief materials. Then ask them some questions, then ask them some things, make we know what they happen, right? As I touch Jos, as I just touch down Jos, first of all, inside the plane, they get one woman with a look bad eye. When she came down, because of the armies and the police on the way for her, I realized she should be a politician, but I didn't flying F about that, right? So as I come down and wait for my car, also some people in my front, about 6 of them. They start to talk. Say, governor, like, no, this guy saw the governor. They call him Momo. God knows to be sure the car will come, the car carry me and go, right? Next thing this evening, somebody I respect so much invited me somewhere. Coincidentally, there are some people there that are loyal to the governor, right? Now, obviously, they're angry about the video that I did about the governor. According to them, I insulted the governor, right? So I reached there, I shook the first person hand. As I was shaking this particular guy hand, the guy bounced my hand. The guy just looked me up and down, on his. I just looked at him and I told him, I said, you bounced my hand because you feel I insult your governor. I said, you bounced my hand in public because you feel I insult your governor, bro. You think I just woke up in the morning and started talking about your governor? I spoke because people are dying, bro. I spoke because a lot of people are dying. They are living a lot of things with our parents. People, they die for Bokos. This is not the first time. I came to Jos last year. People died on the 27th, 24th, 25th, 26th. People died. I went to Bokos. I carried people's bones. People were burnt in the car, bro. You think I'm talking to your governor now? You think I'm talking because I'm happy? I'm being I come from Jos because these are Nigerians. If you don't talk about Jos, it goes to the next thing. It goes to the next thing. Next thing Nigeria becomes unbearable. Because I talk about your governor, you're angry. Are you mad? God punish the governor. I did Jos, no kill me, no shoot me. I did for the Jos. God punish everybody. Punish the governor, John. If they cannot.
Oh boy, Verydarkman is very angry and highly disappointed. I'm sure that even the governor or the guy who bounced Verydarkman's hand, after watching this video, they will think twice. They will think thrice. Okay, the people of Jos. Okay, we are seeing you people. Our eyes are on you people. If anything, if Verydarkman even complained of headache, or he overslept, even if you overslept, wahala day. If Verydarkman is sleeping 5 hours, if he happens to sleep 5 hours, 30 minutes extra, our eyes are on you guys. Our eyes are on you guys. Be careful.
all these yeye bloggers for Nigeria now be a problem for this country. All these yeye bloggers, now be a problem for this country. Insta blog only like all of now be our number one issue. And if they never tackle now, most of them no go. Most of them are bad people now be. You understand? Now see video now don't go just now. See some of the things we don't do now for all state and some things we don't plan say you won't do for Nigeria. When you say you won't give every community for Nigeria, you won't give the boy hope. Una don't act like so una don't see that video. Una don't act like so una don't see am. Una don't put face for ground. None of una don't carry that video. Insta blog, una don't carry that video. All of una lock up. Most of una are bad people. Una be part of the problem of this country. Una. The guy don't make video talking ambition, talk what he want to do. You understand? Talking future plans. Say, oh, I want this for community. So both east, both north, both south, both west, all over Nigeria. Every community must they get water at least from now to 5 years time. This is my plan. This is my futuristic plan. The guy don't put them down. Una don't act like so. Una don't sell. All of them just lock up, carry face, keep one side. But it doesn't have bad things. Somebody talk about this guy now. All of them don't carry out. Boom, begin they spread the thing everywhere. Una don't begin. It don't be obvious now. Most of them una know what I do for this country. Una know they allow make good person rise. Una know they allow make good person rise. Even that miscount value, what they call D1, native Dr. Paul Ezike, all those yeyeshus miscount values where they online, where they carry talking here. None of them don't talk about this thing, so they praise her. Why are you guys like this? Even if now one they criticize what video they do, you guys do a constructive criticism. Most you guys criticize negative things about this guy. Why? Why are they bad like this for this country? Why? Una no fit of that, una just come off face up. Today more we just talk good about this guy. Today more we just talk some nice things this guy they do. Today more we just praise this guy, the guy they try. Una no fit just close eye do am, cover una shame do am. Must be saying only bad thing I receive for where this guy did. Person will say the whole state for Nigeria, he want they put as in boy hole for the communities from NGO money. He want they put boy hole, all communities now go get water. Which is much of the number one need of a man, water. You won't give up for the whole community. Who don't feed do this one for this country? Who don't feed one for the history of this country? And who don't feed one? And most bloggers who are supposed to join and they promote this guy, they promote the good things for this guy they do. When I go do that, no say I'll carry face, keep one side. But once now hear any negative things about this guy, saying we are getting, una don't carry him, begin to spray him. Una don't see this one now and lock up. Insta blog, most of una don't see this one now and lock up like son and no see him. Now God go punish una for this. Una be bad people. Una they see all these things. So una supposed to they promote and they encourage the guy. Make the guy get too confidence. What you know na church. Yeah, shows people. Now we don't not getting all that thing to bring somebody down on our own. Una see person they do this kind of nice thing. Una just act like son and no see him. Bad people.
There are some videos that are flying all over the social media when Amelissa asks Nigerian to tell Senate President Kosu Akpabio to apologize to Nigerian. Yes, because he fucked up. Yes, Kosu Akpabio, the Senate President, fucked up. And again, he was like making a video. You watch the first second clip now. Making a video and said, oh, he's sorry. And he would not have said what he was saying and using example that they are not, Natasha is not in a nightclub, raising her voice above the music, blah, blah, blah. And then to the women that a lot of people publish his wife number out there, and the wife receive 300 to 200,000 calls, and he went to go on his phone, and his phone also was like hooked and shut down in the next after 3 hours. And guys, the deed has been done. What you did was bad, and maybe because Amelissa said you should make an apology video, that is the reason. So things are happening anywhere. Natasha is one of the women that stand her ground. He knows what he wants. He knows what happens. See, a woman can only tell you who the true father of her child is. Yes. And if you see a woman pointing out, a lot of intelligent women pointing out a man that the man do this, the man, he must have done it. That is the reason she point out. Yeah, but some people coming out and say, Natasha, no, were you not the one that always work with Senator Akpabio, this, that. See, everybody knows that every meeting, as in everywhere Akpabio went, he is always with Natasha. He will call Natasha back to back. But unknowing to us that we were just thinking that maybe he's saying it all of these things, unknowing that there was something fishing. And why will you come and say, oh, the man, the woman should come out and explain about the fourth wife, like the fourth husband? Is that your cup of tea? Is that your business? Are you the one feeding those children? You are entitled, you wish or you willingly to be loyal to one wife. It was your choice. So somebody is not loyal to her husband doesn't mean that it's your cup of tea. It's not. Okay, I'm done talking about Senator Natasha and Senate President. Let's talk about Verydarkman. Verydarkman in this Nigeria is like the god to the youth. He's the president of the youth. Let's just call Verydarkman the president of the youth, because see, if Verydarkman wants to contest now for president, believe me, there must be changes. There must be a power that. There's a saying that said power pass power. Yes, Verydarkman will make sure that happens. See, the man is doing what a lot of leaders in Nigeria cannot do. Yes, he's doing it. Right now, he's in Sokoto, Plateau, doing what the government cannot do. So we should just adblock Verydarkman because of the wonderful thing he has been doing. See, I like it. Nobody is above mistake. Everybody is always being conscious of what they are doing. At the end of the day, they fall victim and be a mistake. They did out of unknowingly. The way you think might be different from the way I think. So we should amend the mistake and then embrace it and then welcome it back. Okay, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching up to this point. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified each time we drop a new video. In this channel, we analyze, talked about politics, talked about movies, reaction movies, latest movies. We talked about almost everything. G's a lot. Yes, Akboroko, we do it here. And I still remain your girl in the building. U2 Media. Thank you, because I see your massive love and support. You guys are the very best. See you in my next video. For now, peace out. Why like, share, subscribe, and then comment.